I've been telling this story for years, and I thought I made it up. However, because of the film's frequent nudity, a censored version was created with bras and panties digitally rendered to hide all the exposed breasts and genitalia. Also, several scenes were removed entirely. Berkeley refused to redub her lines, so a noticeably different actress's voice can be heard on the soundtrack. Years ago, when I was living with our past guest, Aaron, because of the job we were doing, we were like working at a sugar factory. We were scab workers. Sorry, I'm an asshole. And we were
as a union person, that offends me.
Yes.
No, I don't care.
We were supposed to work nights, so to do that, to train for that, we were staying up nights.
Right.
And this is kind of where him and I really became as close as we are, because we were stuck together. Everybody else in the house was asleep, so it would just be him and I sitting around watching TV.
Watching Showgirls.
And we fucking happened upon Showgirls, and our jaws hit the floor because it was cartoon bras on. Yeah. It's not like, it doesn't look like it digital now. It looked like fucking cartoons, like Disney animated boobs onto them, like bras onto them. And it was the best thing we'd ever seen.
It's the image of them, of the actual actor taking off their top.
To have this weird animated bra pop out.
It's weird.
It is the fucking strangest thing you've ever seen. So, of course, we just sat and watched this movie going, I can't fucking believe this exists. And yeah, we watched it. We kept trying to find it, and we never saw it again.
That's the version they need to put on Blu-ray.
They really do. It is. There's a lot of it on YouTube now.
20th anniversary.
So I'm like, really? And I'm like, thank fuck I found it, because I thought we thought we were nuts because we never saw it again. So anyway,
next year, 25 guys, come on,
put that out there, because frankly, that's the one I need. I already have the booby tassel version. I need this version. Let's see. As revealed on the DVD release, a sign showing the distance to Los Angeles in the last shot of the film hinted at a sequel with the working title Bimbos, Nomi Does Hollywood. The sequel was to have Nomi going to Hollywood and taking on the movie business, an area that Esterhaus knew even more juicy stories about. The film never materialized, however. But in 2011, actress Rena Riffel, who played Penny/Hope, wrote, directed, produced, and starred in an unofficial sequel/parody of the film entitled Showgirls
Pennies
2,
from Heaven.
Pennies from Heaven. Riffel reprises her role as the naive newcomer Penny. The film essentially follows the plot of the original. It was released direct-to-video and shown at midnight screenings of the original. I almost watched it just for today, but I figured we'd have enough that I didn't need to do that.
Yeah. Also, I'm sure it's not as fun because it's meant to be.
Yeah,
funny.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
And I'm
with
telling
what
you, man,
Esterhaus said.
It happens all the time. You know, we'll get to it eventually. But Samurai Cop did the same thing.
Yep.
You make a sequel,
and
you're in on the joke.
Yeah.
And when you're in on the joke, it's
fun.
no longer funny.
Yep, that's all it is. In 2013, an off-Broadway production called Showgirls the Musical.
It's an off-Broadway.
Was mounted by Bob and Tobley McSmith.
And Doug McKenzie? No. How's she going?
How's she going, eh? Take him off, eh?
Take him off, you hoser.
Of Medium Face Productions, originated at the Crane Theater in New York City, the critical and audience response was overwhelmingly positive. It was moved to a 200-seat off-Broadway theater, XL Nightclub. The production continued to be successful in its original run, as its original run was extended through July 15, 2013. Actress Rena Riffel reprised her role from the films as Penny for 1 month of the production.
This lady does not have a life.
She just cannot get away from fucking Showgirls. The musical takes several characters and condenses them for the stage. The character of Marty and Gay have been combined to form to one character simply called Gay. The character...
And
by the way, it is spelled differently, so it is straight up, because Gay is G-A-Y-E. They combined the character and just called it G-A-Y. You know.
It is what it is.
The character of Molly and James are both portrayed by actor Marcus Dyson. I don't know why. McLaughlin's character of Zach is simply called Kyle McLaughlin. Which is my favorite part.
Hi, I'm Kyle McLaughlin.
The show features sexually explicit language and nudity throughout. The tagline is, singing, dancing, tits.
Wait a minute. You need to... Are the tits singing and dancing?
If they are, I'm going now.
Because you're saying, where's the commas and the periods in that sentence?
Yeah, I wish the singing and dancing were the tits, because that would be the best movie ever. Just saying. The show closely mimics the plot of the film and often directly incorporates dialogue from the film. As the title suggests, it's a musical. It is highly satirical while staying true to the campy nature of the film. It stars actress April Kidwell as Nomi. Her performance has been critically lauded. Andy Webster of the New York Times stated, "The cultish April Kidwell as Nomi is a wonder. Amid an exhausting onslaught of often obvious ribaldry." I can't believe the reason I wrote this is sounding way too
up its own ass
when it's talking about Showgirls.
Yes, also the fact that she's doing the exact same thing that Elizabeth Berkley caught shit for 25 years ago.
She is tireless, fearless, and performing circles around Elizabeth Berkley's portrayal in the movie. Her vibrant physicality and knowing humor are a potent riposte of the story's rabid misogyny. That is the classiest any human being has ever talked about Showgirls. Quite. A documentary about the film entitled Goddess, The Fall and Rise of Showgirls, funded by Kickstarter, is in production.
Brava!
Yes.
Of course, every movie we cover here
is going to have a documentary somehow.
It's almost like we're doing it.
We are.
We're putting it out in the universe.
I'm honestly putting out more fucking research than half of these things, so it's just like, yes, I've said all this. Now make a documentary, folks.
And they do.
Why doesn't anyone interview me for these documentaries? I've done more research than most, as I hold up my notes, which
that
is
you
great
got
for
from
a
other
visual...
people.
Shut up. Like, how the fuck am I going to get it? I don't know these people. I mean, I would love to hang out with Paul Verhoeven all day long, but I can't.
We go to Showgirls.
Yes.
We cut to Nomi hitching a ride. About 75 miles outside of Vegas, I think the sign says, roughly. She gets in a blue pickup truck with an Elvis lookalike. And where's he going? Vegas, baby.
You gonna gamble? I'm gonna dance.
Yeah.
Okay.
She doesn't like his Garth Brooks, turns it to some sort of
generic
mid-90s rock metal.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no.
That is not mid-90s
Nomi Malone does not listen to that.
No, she does not. But she's a badass, didn't you know?
They get to Vegas.
Well, no, he starts... It's the whole...
Well, she pulls a knife on him.
Because he just sort of goes... Well, I mean, to be fair, he's a little creepy, where he's just like, you can sit a little closer. And then she just pulls a fucking knife, and he's like, okay. And he has the only appropriate response is like... Because she's holding the knife the whole time, and he's like, I was just saying. Like, and I'm like, all right, fair enough. Now put the knife away. She does not. And then he has the only real response, which is... Okay, if you're not going to fucking talk to me or anything, I'll just pull over, because I don't want a knife in my face all night.
Yeah.
That's fair. Little bit of a scumbag, but also he's got a point.
So they get to Vegas. They go into the casino. He's going to get her a gig.
Yeah.
Because his uncle...
His uncle's the host, the host or something like that, of the casino they're in. And he specifically tells her to leave her shit in the car.
Yeah.
Which I'm like, wow, for a street smart woman, you're pretty fucking stupid, but okay.
Gives her $10.
Says, hey, go make some money. You win, we split it.
All right. So she
goes,
wins.
She wins some money, and then the girl, the hostess, who is like the bloodhound of the place, is just like, well, would you like to switch to silver dollars? Sure. Wow, Nomi, you're stupid.
Yeah.
That's how to get you.
Loses it all. Realizes...
And where's your drink?
Yeah.
They're supposed to give you free drinks once you start fucking putting the slots. Jesus.
Realizes the guy's not there anymore. Runs across a fucking, 2-lane, 3-lane, 4-lane fucking
4-lane
road.
fucking thoroughway, and almost gets hit repeatedly, and then realizes that it's her shit's gone. He's gone with her suitcase, which has everything she has in the world.
And she goes bananas.
She just starts beating the shit out of this car, and then enter Molly, who's just like, hey, stop beating this shit out of my car.
And
so
then
she
does,
smacking...
and then beats the shit out of Molly.
Yeah, and then she pukes.
Why?
Because, I don't know, she's upset. And then she just wanders into oncoming traffic. Molly pulls her back, and then they almost kiss? This is a weird, awkward... Again, this is where, like, I assume, Paul was telling her to do this, but it looks like they're about to make out. And then she kind of hugs her, and I'm like, Molly is way too nice, because this person, you need to, like, throw her the fuck away from you.
Because she's nuts.
Yeah.
So she buys her food, buys her dinner.
Fair enough. I mean, by this point, I assume she's told her, all my shit's gone.
Who are you?
Yeah.
I don't need to know me. Where are you from? Different places.
And then she angrily eats which is the best angry eating I've ever seen.
Slamming her drink, eating her fries, throwing them asunder.
Slams the straw into the fucking drink, slams the ketchup onto the fries, fucking hammers the ketchup down, and I do enjoy Molly's reaction. She just looks at the flying ketchup going, okay. And then she's asking her questions.
At what point, Molly, do you go, okay,
all right, bitch, I'm out.
Good day, madame.
No, she doesn't do that because Molly's the nicest person in the world. Because when she's asking her all these questions, she's being like, why are you asking these questions? Like, because this is how conversation works. Yeah. So then, instead of telling her to go fuck herself, which she should have done, Molly says, you can stay with me. Sure.
Well, you get on your feet. 6 weeks later, they're all buddy-buddy.
They're now BFF. And...
She works at Cheetah's.
She's dancing at the local strip club.
And Molly is a seamstress
for one of the showgirl shows. Goddess in Las Vegas.
Stardust, I think, is the casino.
So she's just like, hey, do you want to come? And she's like, nah, I got to go to work. And she's like, but you could wear the dress I made. The one with the fringe? Oh my god. I'm like, well, didn't she make it for you? I mean, you can wear it anywhere you want, lady. Okay, whatever.
So she gets there.
She goes there, and then it's like...
Watches the show.
Yeah, well, it starts, it's backstage, and it's all chaotic.
Molly, fix my G-string.
Yeah, and Molly's already working on somebody's bra, and then you see the glimpse of Crystal Connors, the star of Goddess. And it's like, oh, look at that shit, that's cool. And then, Molly tells fucking Nomi to go, like, you can go watch it over there. Okay, which, no, she can't.
From the catwalk or whatever.
Which she doesn't, because she actually ends up going around and out the front of the casino door, like, the door to the back of the stage.
Yeah.
Or not the stage, the, what's the word I'm looking for? The back of the theater. Like
back of house?
Back of the theater, back of house.
Yeah.
She would have been thrown out of there immediately, but whatever.
I'm with the seamstress.
Yeah, but then, like, so we get the show, which I gotta tell you, this show is shit.
Yeah.
This show is terrible.
It's a bunch of people painted gold with their titties out.
In 1995, you could have been seeing Siegfried and Roy, which I'm not really interested in their show, but I know it's better than this shit.
Or Mr. Vegas Wayne Newton.
Yeah. If you go to Vegas and you don't see Wayne Newton, you have failed Vegas.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
These don't happen anymore, right? Obviously not.
I can't imagine, no. Most of the time it's magicians now.
Yeah,
I know Penn and Teller have been there forever
in 2019 any kind of showgirl show is a thing.
And honestly, they were probably on their way out in 95.
Yeah.
Like, this does not seem like something that's consistently going on anymore.
Because, like, when you watch something like Glow for Season 3, and they're in Vegas, and there's showgirls and stuff, that makes sense, because that's the 80s.
That's the 80s, and that's when you did that. I'm pretty confident. Like, I'd never even heard of these shows in 1995.
Yeah.
If they were as popular as this movie's implying they are, we would have heard of them even in Canada, but I've never heard of them until this show, and I haven't heard of them since.
Yeah. So we get to Crystal Connors being interviewed by everyone again. Like,
who?
She's like,
who is interviewing this chick?
The press, and they're
what
like,
is the
Crystal,
press for?
Crystal, you're the star of the show. What's it feel like? And
she's just like being, charming and Texas.
Yeah, well, and I think they name check it twice or 3 times. They're like, we could have got Janet Jackson or Paula.
No, they did that after.
Was that after?
They did that for Nomi. But, like, they do this, and it's like Crystal Connors is the star. And again, I'm just sitting there going, what publications are interviewing her right now? Like, what is it, Stripper Monthly? I don't know what fucking publication gives a rat's ass about this show, even in Las Vegas.
And she's given flowers by I think he's head of talent relations, Zach Carey.
Or as he's going to be referred to as he is in the musical, just Kyle MacLachlan. Because frankly, Kyle MacLachlan plays Kyle MacLachlan in everything.
Yeah, pretty much.
So that's what he is. Captain Plastic.
Nomi gets to meet Crystal because Molly's got to fix her bra.
She makes some comment about her nails? Or is that later?
No, well, it's something something offhanded about Oh, no.
Oh, no, because the dancing. She's
dance.
like, I dance. Where do you dance? At the Cheetah. Whatever you do there, honey, it ain't dancing.
You don't know shit!
She's right, though.
And she fucking, in that exact infliction, you don't know shit! And then she runs out, and Molly's like, hey, bitch, I work here. That was the star of, did you not see the press? You cannot yell at Crystal Connors, you dumb bitch.
Like, fucking... Somehow, this bitch is being interviewed by people. Clearly, she's more important than you right now. Shut up. But yeah, so she gets all pissy about what is actually factually accurate, that you're not dancing when you're a stripper, no matter how much you dress it up. That's not what you're there for.
So she blows off.
I got nothing against strippers. Yeah. I'm not going to strip clubs, but I don't care if you want to go. I don't care if you want to work there. But it ain't dancing.
I will be forward. I've literally never stepped foot in one, and I don't ever plan on.